What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Neil Henderson here from Clearview Plastics in Sacramento, California. And today we've got the brand new Bambu X2D in the shop. And as we usually do, we've got this set up with an enclosure for those that have some reasons to enclose. So the first thing I'd like to just cover is a lot of people ask, why would you enclose this printer since it's already enclosed? And there's actually still a couple of really good reasons. And with the X2D, even though it's filtered, the filters that are built into this printer really lack the size to actually mitigate the fumes that some of these filaments can actually exhaust off or off-gas off during the printing process. And the fact is that we have a pretty large user base of people that still get itchy throats, scratchy eyes, or irritation, or just have valid concerns about the safety of 3D printing. And so with our enclosure, this really helps to contain the fumes and then gives you a couple options for actually exhausting the fumes out and mitigating those fumes. So the other reasons that you actually might want to enclose this printer is that it's not the most quiet printer out there. And so by closing it up, if I just open this up, you could probably hear some of the fan differences. So it helps to dampen out the fans. The AMS is really loud. So if you're using this in, say, like a living space, a lot of people do that, or a working space where, you know, it might be distracting, then an enclosure actually helps to reduce the noise. Also, if you're using this in a place that is dusty or cold or overly hot and you need some control over the print environment, then our enclosure also really helps with that as well. So when we have this nice dust-free environment where we can control the temperature on the inside a little bit, then it makes it so that we have better control over our prints and we get higher quality prints out of that as well. So here at Clearview, we actually make our enclosures tailor fit to a wide variety of specific printers. And this is no exception here. So with the X2D, this enclosure is meant to work with the workflow of the X2D. And a lot of the design is done very purposefully. Not only that, we make all of our enclosures from 1/4 inch clear, optically clear acrylic. And so what we're going for is a premium grade enclosure that is also a professional grade and can be worked not only at home, but also in offices and labs alike. So one of the things that really makes our enclosures stick out is our frameless door design. And with our frameless door design, this is unique in the fact that it gives us plenty of space to work on the printer. And with the frameless door design, it actually has 2 doors. The top hatch can flip up so that we have plenty of access to work on the 3D printer, including to load and unload the AMS. And so it's tall enough that it fits the whole package, but then what you can see as we open up the AMS, the door also allows you to clear the top hatch as well so that we can open it up. Now, we also do make this in a smaller size that is designed if you either are not running the AMS or if some people prefer to run the AMS on the outside. And with the smaller size, then you can actually have the AMS rest on top. So the door is a little bit smaller so that you can have the AMS kind of resting towards the back top of the enclosure and then fits the rest of the setup. So to make this setup work, we actually have to raise up that this printer just about 3/4 of an inch to make sure that the door clears the framing. We include some nice dampening feet that raise that printer up. All you have to do is slip them under. It's really easy to set up. And when you actually set up this enclosure, we made sure that we actually have enough height, this is actually our riser kit that gives you a little bit of extra clearance above, so you have more breathing room and less less of a tight path for the boat-in tube. That it helps to ensure better reliability when you're using the AMS. And then it gives you a little bit of extra print room. Point being is that there's enough height here with this tall enclosure that you can fit the whole package in there. So with our enclosures, we actually offer a whole lot of options so that you can kind of configure and customize the enclosure for the workspace that fits your needs. And so on the side here, you can see that we've got a nice sizable side door, and that makes it so that you can access some of the connections in back. You can also put a poop bucket back here. There's plenty of room to put a poop bucket back there. And so you just have access to the back side of the printer. Now, this door can actually be mounted on the left or the right. And then alternatively, you can actually order this enclosure with two side doors as well. So you can see on this side, with this side door, we've got enough room that we can still use the auxiliary spool holder. We've got enough room that we can still kind of reach back there, and you can see we've got the power cord coming in back here through a wire grommet on the back. I also wanted to touch on the subject is a lot of people might be running accessories coming from the outside of the enclosure. It could be lighting. We offer lighting kits, by the way, but just in general, cords, or if you're running the smaller enclosure that would have the AMS on the outside, you can easily feed in the boat-in tube that goes from the AMS to the printer and also the data cables. We've got these wire grommets on the side panels that have a door on them, and then we also have this wire grommet on the back so that you can easily feed in any wires, boat-in tubes, accessories that you might have. It feeds in really easy without having to do any modification. So the last thing I wanted to cover is the ways that we can mitigate the fumes that these printers kind of off gas. And especially if you're printing with more kind of gnarly filaments like ABS and ASA, the filters inside of this printer are certainly not enough to actually catch all the VOCs, the fumes, and the particulate that kick out from those filaments. And even with more innocent filaments like PETG and PLA, like I said, some people are very sensitive to it, and so this enclosure really helps to contain. But now let's talk about how we can actually mitigate those fumes. So I've got a couple options set up on this enclosure. The first option that we have is we have a HEPA intake filter. And with this HEPA intake filter, this ensures that you're going to have clean, fresh air coming into the enclosure. So one of the things that we're trying not to do with the X2 and other Core XY printers like this is we don't want to accumulate heat inside. And so some people are a little worried about the electronics getting too hot when we enclose this. And so by having an exhaust and pumping out the hot air and pumping in the cool, fresh air, that ensures that when it's in this enclosure, it stays well within the service temperature that will work for this printer, and it will still last a very, very long time. Now, so again, our intake filter is good for helping to ensure that we have clean air going in, and actually it also helps to ensure that we kind of like keep something of a neutral or balanced pressure. So if we decide to exhaust things outside, then this really kind of keeps the inside of the enclosure from sucking in on itself, and just ensures that there's not like a weird pressure buildup inside the enclosure. So the first option that we have installed on here for exhaust is our exhausting HEPA filter with charcoal impregnation. And so this is a nice, almost nearly silent 95 CFM fan that goes into a really easy to replace charcoal and HEPA filter. As a matter of fact, we made this non-proprietary, so you can actually order these on Amazon for about $4 a piece. And so the idea here is this is pulling the excess heat out of the enclosure, and it's filtering that air while the intake filter allows that pressure balance while you're exhausting the air out. So the next option that we already actually have set up on this is we can use more of a commercial grade HEPA and charcoal filter. So this is actually a filter from a company called X2D. These guys are really popular in the laser engraving space, and this one has very large filters. As a matter of fact, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 levels of filtration, and the volume of charcoal filtration, which is the part that gets rid of the fumes and VOCs, is significantly higher than what you have on the printer. And so this is probably the best, call it filter sub $1,000 that you can get your hands on, and this would offer you some assurance that this is going to get rid of the fumes and particulate significantly, and especially if you're in a space where you cannot exhaust outside and you really need some assurance that you don't have any fumes. So I also wanted to show you the third option that we have for helping to mitigate fumes and exhaust the fumes out of your living or working space while 3D printing. And this is actually what we call our window insert kit. And with the window insert kit, this is something that we developed in-house, and it's designed to fit a range of widths for windows. We've got two versions, one that's for 36 inches, up to 36 inches, and then another one that's up to 48 inches. And so basically on a vertically sliding window, all you do is just slide it right out to the width, and then you close your window right down on it. And so this comes with what we call a blast gate, and the blast gate opens and closes so that when it's not in use, you don't have like hot or cold air leaking in or out, and there's no critters that can get in and out. And as a matter of fact, we even put a cap on this side too to ensure that no critters get in or out of that as well. And so this is designed to be a really easy way to set up a way to exhaust things out a window. And to connect this up to our enclosures, all you have to do is take some 4-inch exhaust hose, and this is it's a flexible hose. This just fits right onto this bracket, and then you would secure it with a hose clamp. So very easy to set up. And then on the other side, as you stretch this out, this would go onto the enclosure. As a matter of fact, this filter would, you can actually turn it into fan mode by taking off this cap and taking out the filter. We also just offer this, this bracket as well, where you can connect up the 4-inch hose and cinch it on. And then so it'll go from the enclosure to here, and get just a really easy way to set up your exhaust to go outside. One final point that I just wanted to mention is that you know, on this machine we've got 1, 2, 3 ways to mitigate fumes, and then there's actually another port here. So we put what we call these exhaust ports on our enclosures. We put plenty of them on there. So there's usually at least 2 on the back. And then with this enclosure, you get an additional 1 for each side door that you order as well. And so for most people, you may only really need 1 exhaust port. But we actually include, for any unused exhaust ports, we include these handy little exhaust port covers that use the offcut of the acrylic and just attach right on. And so the reason we do that is maybe you'd like to connect up your own, call it modifications. So we wanted to make sure this enclosure is kind of expandable and usable beyond even what we've done. So maybe you can come up with your own mods as well. So when you order our enclosures, we offer this up as a kit. As I mentioned before, there's a lot of different options that we've set up with these enclosures. So if you have any confusion, we're always happy to help out and kind of answer questions to make sure that your setup is right. However, when you do order this, the way that this comes is it comes with all of the hardware for assembly. It of course comes with the panels. These are all pre-cut, pre-drilled, so there's no extra fabrication skills or things that you would have to do to get this set up. And then the third component is the printed parts kit. So the printed parts kit is comprised of, or compiled of these magnetic latches, the corner brackets, and just some of the other specialty parts like the top handle here, and the wire grommets that are TPU. So with this particular enclosure, we've got our heavy duty hardware kit assembled with this. And with the heavy duty hardware kit, it upgrades your enclosure to metal hinges that are really nice quality and have a smooth swing. Otherwise, those are going to be 3D printed, and which actually still work really, really well. And then it also upgrades the door handles from 3D printed to nice aluminum door handles. And then the heavy duty hardware kit also upgrades the inserts, or the we call them binding screws for assembly, from like a kind of a smaller, more basic Phillips head to these nice hex head ones. So you get a little bit higher quality there. So when you order, we flat pack all of this and set up an accessory box, and we ship it UPS. We ship these worldwide, and everything is calculated right up on the website at checkout. And so if you have any questions or want to see more, head on over to our website. It's clearviewplastic.com, and we make enclosures for a wide variety of machines, from 3D printers like this X2D to laser engravers, UV printers, and we also do custom work as well. So again, my name is Neil Henderson, Clearview Plastics. Hope to see you there. Bye-bye.